Hello everyone and welcome to Old Coin TV channel. If you love exploring the world of coins, their history, value, and rare discoveries, you've come to the right place. Here, we'll share exciting information about coins from around the world, from ancient treasures to modern currency. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced collector, our channel is the perfect place to grow your knowledge and passion for numismatics. So, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell icon to never miss our latest videos. The euro currency was born not only as a financial revolution but also as a symbol of European unity after centuries of division. Introduced officially in 1999 as a digital and accounting currency and physically in 2002, the euro replaced national currencies of participating states. For France, this meant saying goodbye to the French franc, which had been in circulation for more than 600 years. The 20 euro cent denomination thus carried enormous cultural significance. It was not just a piece of metal for exchange but a physical link between the proud past of the French monetary system and the modern, united economic identity of Europe. The 20-cent coin, although small in value, became a crucial component of everyday life. It represented accessibility, equality, and modern convenience, a coin used by millions of citizens across restaurants, cafes, bakeries, and transport systems. When France adopted the euro, it faced the challenge of preserving its national heritage while embracing a shared European destiny. The design chosen for its 10, 20, and 50-cent coins perfectly met that balance through the image of Marianne, the eternal spirit of the French Republic. The two bold letters, RF, engraved on the obverse stand for République Française. These initials are not merely a national abbreviation, they embody the soul of France itself: liberty, equality, fraternity. Since the Revolution of 1789, France has identified itself as a republic of citizens, not subjects. By placing RF on its euro coins, France reaffirmed that even within the broader European Union, its unique republican character, secular ideals, and devotion to freedom endure. Value: 20 euro cent. Country: France. Material: Nordic Gold 89% Cu, 5% Al, 5% Zn, 1% S. Thickness: 2.14 mm. Edge: smooth with 7 indents. Spanish flower. Common reverse designer: Luc Belgium. Mint mark: cornucopia, symbol of Monnaie de Paris. Orientation: metal alignment. The choice of Nordic gold was deliberate. Despite its name, it contains no real gold, rather, it was engineered to provide a golden hue, strong corrosion resistance, and consistent electromagnetic signature for vending machine compatibility across all Eurozone countries. Laurent Jorlo's design of Marianne is modern yet deeply rooted in tradition. Marianne is the allegorical figure who has embodied the French Republic since the Revolution. In the 2010 coin, she faces right, her hair flowing like a breeze of liberty. Her gaze is determined, symbolizing France's confidence in the future. The background contains 12 stars, representing the 12 founding ideals of the European Union, arranged in a circular harmony around her. Marianne's representation changes over the centuries. Sometimes she wears the Phrygian cap, the ancient sign of freed slaves; at other times she appears as a goddess of peace. On the euro coin, Jorlo depicted her with natural beauty and elegance, expressing both sensitivity and strength, the feminine face of the republic that inspires citizens to uphold justice and equality. On the reverse side, designed by Luc, all 10, 20, and 50-cent coins share the same common motif. A large numeral 20 dominates the field, beside the words, euro cent. Behind it, a map of Europe extends eastward, showing the connection between member states. 6 parallel diagonal lines cut through the background, ending in 12 stars, again evoking unity. This side was standardized to ensure that every euro coin, regardless of country, would carry a shared European identity, visually binding all economies into one. The year 2010 lies within a complex chapter of European history. The global financial crisis of 2008 had shaken world markets, and the Eurozone was entering the sovereign debt crisis phase. Countries like Greece and Portugal faced severe economic pressure. Yet, throughout this instability, the euro currency persisted as a strong global tender. For France, the 2010 minting of coins like the 20 cent served as reassurance of continuity. Everyday citizens could still trust the same coin that represented their republic. Monnaie de Paris continued minting standard quantities of circulating coins while also producing brilliant uncirculated and proof sets for collectors. Each 2010 coin thus reflects resilience, a small golden token circulating during a time of financial uncertainty, yet still radiant with the ideals of unity. To understand this coin's meaning, one must explore who Marianne truly is. During the French Revolution, artists sought to depict the Republic as a human figure embodying liberty. They chose a woman, strong yet compassionate, to symbolize both reason and motherly care for the nation. Since then, Marianne has adorned government buildings, stamps, sculptures, and official seals. Her image constantly evolves with artistic trends but always carries the same essence: freedom through intelligence and courage. By engraving her on the euro coin, France sent a message: the ideals born in 1789, freedom from tyranny, equality before the law, fraternity among citizens, continue to live, not just in France but within the heart of Europe. She is both national and universal. The distinctive seven-sided smooth edge, called the Spanish flower, is a practical and symbolic feature. Practically, it helps the visually impaired identify the coin easily. Symbolically, the shape represents diversity within unity, multiple facets forming one complete whole, just like the European Union. The tactile sensation of the coin allows recognition even without sight, reinforcing accessibility as part of democratic equality. The Monnaie de Paris, founded in 864 AD, is one of the world's oldest mints. Each €20 2010 coin passes through several precise stages: design engraving, master die creation, blank preparation, rim shaping, striking under immense pressure, and final inspection. Modern minting machines strike thousands of coins per hour, but each batch undergoes computerized quality analysis to ensure exact weight, metallic composition, and electromagnetic resonance, all necessary for vending machine uniformity throughout Europe. The French mint also uses micro-symbols to deter counterfeiting, though their exact details remain confidential. The €20 coin is a mid-value denomination, commonly used for small purchases. In 2010, an average French baguette cost roughly 80 cents, 4 20-cent coins could buy one. It was also the most used coin in parking meters, ticket dispensers, and public telephones. Its golden color made it easily distinguishable among the copper lower values and silver higher ones. Across Europe, billions of 20-cent coins circulate interchangeably. A French coin can freely be spent in Italy, Germany, or Spain, symbolizing borderless economic cooperation. Laurent Jorlo, a contemporary French designer born in the mid-20th century, described his intent as merging the freshness of youth with the maturity of freedom. His Marianne is dynamic, not static, her flowing hair evokes wind and change, her face determined yet calm. Jorlo's interpretation differs from earlier rigid portrayals, presenting a modern, forward-looking France. He believed that the coin, though tiny, could carry emotion. In a statement during the Euro design competition, he said, "A nation is reflected in its smallest symbols. If a coin carries hope, then the hand that uses it carries liberty." The 2010 coin, beyond its numismatic details, also reflects political meaning. The Eurozone was striving to reinforce confidence among citizens. France, one of the strongest economies, wanted to remind people that the Republic's foundation of solidarity could overcome crises. Marianne on the coin is thus not merely decorative, she becomes a silent promise that freedom and unity shall prevail even when markets falter. Although the 2010 RF 20 cent is a common circulation coin, collectors evaluate several categories. Circulated condition, worth face value 20 cents. Uncirculated BU around €1 minus €2. Proof coin in sets €5 minus €10 or higher. Mint errors can exceed €50 minus €100, depending on rarity. The most sought-after examples are those in official Monnaie de Paris annual sets, preserved in capsules, displaying mirror-like finishes. Collectors preserve their coins using acid-free holders or rigid capsules. The Nordic Gold alloy, though durable, can lose luster if exposed to skin oils or humidity. Ideal storage involves a dry, stable temperature and minimal air contact. Properly stored, a 2010 coin will retain its golden glow for centuries, offering future generations a glimpse of early 21st century European civilization. Each French euro coin acts as a miniature ambassador of national culture. In a handful of grams, the 20-cent 2010 RF compresses layers of history, from the Enlightenment ideals that sparked the revolution to the artistic movements that shaped modern Europe. It connects French cafes, art galleries, and industries through the same medium of exchange. When someone in Lisbon or Helsinki holds this coin, they touch a small piece of France, carrying its art, language, and ideals across borders. The alloy Nordic Gold was invented in Sweden in 1980 for the 10 krona coin. The 20 cent is often nicknamed Le Petit or the Little Gold by some French citizens due to its color. Marianne's image also appears on French postage stamps and the official presidential seal. Every French president since 1870 has used Marianne's bust in their official office. In French art, her face often changes with each era. In 2010, she represented modern womanhood and European harmony. Teachers and museums frequently use the 20-euro-cent coin to explain economic integration in Europe. It demonstrates how art, politics, and economics intersect. In museum displays, the 2010 RF coin is shown alongside earlier French franc coins to illustrate the evolution from national to supranational currency, a physical testimony to globalization. In the larger context, the coin signifies how distinct nations collaborate within shared frameworks. Each country's euro coins bear individual art on the obverse and a collective European map on the reverse, a visual metaphor for unity in diversity. The French 20-cent stands proudly among them, reminding every citizen that the dream of a peaceful, cooperative Europe lives through even the smallest object exchange daily. Over time, numismatists coin experts categorize the 2010 RF 20 cent as part of the second phase of French euro coinage, maintaining the same design introduced in 1999 but updated mid-March. It bridges the early optimism of the euro introduction and the maturity of the eurozone's second decade. Future catalogs will note it as a stable, high-mintage issue, yet symbolically important as Europe weathered economic turbulence. To hold the 20-euro-cent 2010 RF is to hold a fragment of European history, a golden disc linking revolutions, ideals, and human progress. Its beauty lies not in rarity but in meaning. Every coin bears the spirit of Marianne whispering the motto, Liberté, Égalité, Fraternité. In every pocket, in every purchase, that silent reminder of freedom travels. From the markets of Paris to the cafes of Rome, from the stations of Berlin to the beaches of Lisbon. Proving that even a small coin can carry the story of an entire civilization. Would you like me to continue even further, for example, add an ultra-long poetic or historical essay section, about 2,000 to 3,000 more words, describing the symbolism of Marianne through centuries and its connection to the 2010 coin? I can expand it into a full, book chapter, style if you want it even longer.